doesn't say moon check on like before. I think we got it that much done, I guess. Maybe, or they'll bring it back later on. Oh, let me go to this side. That's how far. This one will give us a little bit more if PS4 was down before. Yeah, just and then pay a little bit extra, like we did. We bought the bars. Yeah, like that. Yeah, we can just go put this one for now and see what. Yeah, because we can choose anyone. It'll still. Yeah. So yeah, you must red thing there. So yeah, that one. Yeah, I seen that one. I was in the morning looking in the online order one. Yeah, one homestead one. Yeah, I had it written on the top of it, and then when you click on it, it tells the whole what all the things about it. Yeah, yeah, it was green color. So yeah, so I wrote whatever I can, shorten it down a little bit, but it takes too much writing to do it. Yeah, it's so yeah, that's a good way too. Yeah, you can do that way. Yeah, that glazes that's good. You got those that thing that can do some moving things too.
Told you this business malarkey was a piece of cake, didn't I? We are flying high now.
We're gonna do the trades. Yeah, we're gonna do the trades. Let's see. Yeah, let's do the trade and get that. That one. Oh, there's a horse over there. I think that's a horse. Yeah. Oh, he's tied up there. Okay, that's good. Sometimes we don't. So this is we're lucky. Let's see how our. Yeah, we need to get the guard dog. Guard dog would be perfect to get it right now before. Yeah, before we get the pelt. Yeah. Okay, that one's up. The guard dog. Okay, yeah. Let's get the guard dog first. That's the part of it. Yeah, but or else it doesn't work out. Just like you're saying, don't get this if it's close enough. Oh, that's just the quality. That's just the quality thing in there. That one would be uh, train your. Yeah, this one. How far is this one here? Yeah, we can do this one. Yeah, this will be trades. Yeah, the trades will be in a compound kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. I try to click on the YouTube, but it has that um thing on the screen, so I can't. Yeah, I was gonna listen to before slowly loading in. Yeah, but it didn't show this time. Wait, let me just figure it out. Yeah, just refreshed. I just came in the morning right now. I kind of paused it. Oh well, we can listen to the other one from that one, and then we can. Yeah, not the train one. The train one. It is a little bit distance, yeah. What happened? Yeah, the small ones you can, these chickens you can mostly can catch it quickly. So you can. I'm trying to figure out that. What this one up to? It has that pause thing now. Yeah, these ones we can. Yeah, we're gonna put them in our recobate first. Because then we get lots more. Oh, there we go. Let's do this one here. Okay, we're gonna listen to this one and oh, it is that. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked it. I forgot about it. I clicked on it. Yeah, it has that thing. Yeah, but yeah, just I got it in the morning done. These guys, yeah, scammed it. We're not gonna give them. Yeah, we to talk and put in the. See how? Yeah, this is the penalty. They're just making us. More for unnecessary kind of thing. Once we say that and they wrote down, that's good enough. Why you keep on saying that? Yeah, this character keeps on saying if it is. You gotta shut up about that kind of thing. Yeah, just trying to get rid of this. This guy then ends up with that. That's it, with the brawl, or else it isn't even said. No, it just gets you. You're getting annoyed at your own language, kind of thing. No. Oh yeah, no. You have to. It's just a language. You have to. Yeah, it's just a language. Just a. Yeah, no, that's the people. That one, that living one, it's people humans language. But otherwise, yeah. Tragic adoption. Oh, that kid, the girl one is holding the crate. Once they put in the YouTube, see, I told you, they always feel the presence. They go to the camera kind of thing, and then they want to talk a little bit. Okay. Oh, I should have put a motion picture. What is this one? Yeah, that one sometimes not hard to find. It's not. It took me that long to get it. Doesn't look like it's finished. I think it is finished. Sometimes they look like it's finished now. What's wrong with this one? Oh, this one is not. This one not. Oh, one doesn't. Yeah, this one. How are these other ones? See. Why is it see? Come. Some kind of. Okay, we'll just keep that much. Let's see what it's about. Yeah, see other ones too. Yeah, there is one more. There is one more here somewhere. This one here. And one more here. Very, very, very. Kind of miss it. Let me put it on first because I didn't say what I'm going to put it on. Yeah, I don't like the. They don't even know what you're going to put on. I don't like when they see through. Yeah, if you can't see through yours, then you're a failure. Yeah, you won't they won't give you a job or anything like that. But they're failure kind of thing. If you're, yeah, that's the failure. But yeah, for me is see this would take in the workplaces kind of thing. What's happening now? Yeah, workplaces kind of thing. You can get the three little ones like this, and they're not little. The bigger animals, yeah, just the bigger, just the thing. But I don't know if I don't think so. We'll lose it in this one because I don't think I guess this is the certain different kind of catching, yeah. Because I don't think so. We'll lose this one because if you do the first time or something, maybe you might. I don't know. We don't want to have to practice right now later on. It's a lot of help. But once in the retro bag, you won't lose that one. What happened here? Oh, wait, let me get the animal. Wait, hey. can't do that, yeah, because or else we're gonna be doing that to you too. Yeah, we'll be doing that to you. Yeah, don't touch the, yeah, don't touch the parrot because that's, yeah, that's, don't, I'm doing broadcast right now. Oh, so you're playing the outdoors game. Be careful, or I'll put you in the cell. Yeah, I'll put, you know the cell. Yeah, I got. Yeah, there was another one. He's trying to act as a friend. Yeah, these guys. See these guys. See, they don't. Yeah, this is like a Tour d'Aires, I think. We should put 3 feet 6 under for this person. What is this one? See, this is the solution, but this is the solution. This is the solution that I had in the other one too. Because see, this is no, this is not playing around. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this guy 3 feet 6 feet 6 feet. 3 feet 6. Put this for 3 feet 6 under. Put you 3 feet 6 under. I'm gonna put this 3 feet 6 under. Yeah. See this? This is. Yeah, see all that? Yeah, when we say something, this is a, yeah, we're gonna put this one a little bit later on in the salad. Not right now. Let me just finish this one first. See, when we say something, they should listen. Yeah, see. Who's saying that? Yeah. Oh, you know what? You know what this thing? You know what the ad block? Yeah. You guys know what ad block is? Ad block is the blockade. They can't add you as a friend. They can't put you in the chat. An unknown. Yeah, unknown extinct in that one. That one's more harsher than this one. Yeah. Yeah. That one. Yeah. Kilby, I tell him to give you. Yeah. Yeah. Put him. Hey, careful, careful, careful. I'll put you in that cell. See? Yeah. Careful, careful. You shouldn't do that. Let me just give me time to. Yeah. So I block. Who's that beside me? So now no more. Now you can't add me as a chat. Now you can add me as a friend. Now that's a harsh sentence. There's gonna be another sentence for you later on. Yeah. See. I'm just trying to find something here. Let me see here. How come I keep on doing that to me? I keep on clicking, and it still has that ad block on it. Yeah, I almost had that. Yeah, listen to the YouTube. What happened? I think I kept on pressing play on that one, or I will be listening to it. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Calm down with that. Calm down. Oh, get lost. Yeah, move along. Yeah, get lost and move along. Yeah, don't think there's a date going on or something. Yeah, come on, get out. Come on, move along. Come on. Come on. What is that press charge? Charges. What is a press charge? What is a press charge? Where's the press charge? Okay. Did he go? Let me see. We have to be careful so or else they're gonna come around. You can only turn to. Okay, this one will be. This behavior. Yeah, we're gonna put another one of this one. What this one did, what this one did, it came back and tried to run me over, shoot the horse, and then that. So he doesn't want to listen. Yeah, I put all of it, but yeah, that's still, yes, it's still trying to stumble. Yeah, I think she's gone, it's not in here. See, these kids are really unworthy of the players in this one. But see, these guys can do all this one, but they can't block him to play the game. Yeah, they should ban him on the, not the console right now. You can ban him in the game. Yeah, which game is more stubborn in it? You see when they notice that it is no, I know they're not. But if you do something like that, yeah, in a more like glazing, then that and that, yeah, they should ban him in this game, not other game. Every game he does it, but only if he's on the. Not that the other people can resolve it. Yeah, we did put it on the thing, but he doesn't want to listen. See it? Come back up. I will put him on the. What is today? Today? Oh, then this she must be in this continent because this continent because it's Sunday today. I wanted to listen to it, and you know what I did? I press play, and then I supposed to listen to motion sensor. No motion. Now I'm stick. Where's the horse? Where's the horse again? Oh, we're lucky we didn't lose everything. Yeah, we didn't lose everything, but we lost yeah, well, that's a hunting ground. You can't shoot it. Yeah, that's a. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're not gonna hang around. Yeah, I can't still. The one reason you don't. Yeah, you don't need to. You don't need to do it our. She's still got red. Yeah, not that. I know. See, that's the thing. We can manage it. I just need to figure out what is up here. Or something's Longest is not in my broadcast listing. They don't know where we are. Yeah, see, that was a very unusual way. Yeah, I should not steal the pelt out. You think? Yeah, I got some other reason to do it. Or I ran over. Yeah, that one should not kill me when I said that. Yeah, this got nothing to do with either. Yeah, well, see, but we don't know what gender he is. Yeah, we want to take. Come on. Yeah, come on, move along. We don't want those dummies kind of. Let's get. Yeah, I'm just getting upset up in the morning. Have a cup of coffee and just things. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention at that. This guy, she came up from somewhere. Where is this? Yeah, these guys are in my broadcast. These are the boss of Hawk Boss. They come back and get him into there. She did the what do you call that performance already, I think. Yeah, then just yeah, just leave or else don't take the pelt off. Yeah, not doing it all. I'm not. See, now you're not gonna trust people. See, yeah, these guys, when we're doing something, yeah, these guys appear right beside you. I didn't, like, if I can't, cameras don't claim those things. That guy couldn't add him. He had reception kind of thing. Yeah, wait a minute, how come these guys are still attacking? Why these guys are still attacking? Oh, there is a posse nearby. There is a posse nearby. Yeah, there's one posse nearby. Oh, this is the thing you need to have. Oh, we do have the moonshot already. Yeah, we do have it, but we need to purchase it. What is this? Oh, okay, let's get to the. Let's see what it says. Oh, you need, we're gonna have to wait. Oh, hey, that's the place we needed to go. We were talking about. Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, that we do have the. Yeah, we do have it. Oh, hey, how come that one changed? Yeah, remember when we put that already? Yeah, why didn't they did that? See, we had this one before. Yeah, we had this before. Oh, now who's saying that? Who's saying that name? Okay. Yeah, so we got it now. Yeah, we did put that last time. That's why you did. Okay, now let's get the small ones first. Yeah, let's fill up the small ones first, and then we can get the big one later. that doesn't matter. If it weren't tagged, we won't check it anyways. Then we are safer. Yeah, this is someone else's base here. Because we don't know. See, when they, what is that? Oh, those are just. They didn't even add friends or anything kind of thing. Here they got more in friends. Friends in Canada, yeah. Oh yeah, because we're talking like friends, not friends. Yeah, friend. Yeah, not friends. Friend. In Canada, yeah. Oh no. We're talking in this one. This is different. Yeah.
Fellows. Good morning, my fellow three-wheeling fans. Today is August the 8th. Admotor's doing their release of their brand new Tri-City E310. It's a pretty interesting bike, man. I tell you what. It's foldable. It's got rear-wheel drive instead of front-wheel drive, so it helps with the stability in the corners. And it's got a lot of juice with that motor. 95 miles on a range. But it's an incredible looking bike. There's a link in my description that'll take you directly to Admotor's website, and you guys can take a look at this awesome new bike that they're putting out today. And it's got a bunch of little extras and everything else that you can get as long as you do your purchase now. So get out there, get a look at that, and buy a bike. Then that way you guys can get out here and ride along with me. We'll see you guys soon. Later.
Yeah, you have to work your way up. Yeah, that's the thing when you're. Yeah, that's your working way up. Yeah, what is that? What is the finger that? Yeah, before that one ad thing, there's a finger that putting the kind of that one. Yeah, there's a pink finger. Yeah, these guys these guys are playing that little game too with the ad block one because I just before that one the fingernail kind of thing. These guys employees doing it or something. Yeah, it's just like a lady's fingernail kind of thing. It's like a zipper kind of thing. Yeah, see, I think these guys have started kind of thing too.
There are times when you...
Yeah, that was a little bit of it. I wanted to get a little bit more of that picture. That was only on... Yeah, that was only less than a minute of that one. Yeah, they should not... they should not play with the ad block. Because YouTube doesn't have... YouTube doesn't go for... YouTube doesn't go for ad block, those kind of ad blocks. These guys are always... See, they play with this name of them. Sometimes the artists can take out on the bigger guys. Some are leaves. There's some are leaves in there. That's why you see it looks like it. I don't want to take up the ad block because the ad block is those. You see those things? Yeah. You guys might know. That's what. That thing. Yeah. Then he says, "Oh, you want to watch this one?" And you go, "Yeah." But these guys are using unknown kind of things on their. Yeah. And then later on they say, "Oh, no. Yeah, these guys are using unknown kind of thing." You have to write to say no without them listening in the kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, don't take that. Yeah, don't want something doesn't want to ad block something. Yeah, something. Yeah, that's a very. It takes too much ad block kind of things in it. Oh, this chimpanzee, Lala's story. Yeah, she's hanging out.
Davis had been driving long-haul trucks for over 15 years. It was a job that paid the bills but often left him lonely and exhausted. One night, on a desolate stretch of highway in the Arizona desert, Mark was on the final leg of a cross-country haul. The only sound breaking the silence was the hum of his engine and the occasional coyote howling in the distance. As he drove, Mark noticed a figure standing on the side of the road, thumb outstretched, hoping for a ride. It was unusual to see a hitchhiker in such a remote area, but Mark's natural empathy made him slow down. He pulled over, and the figure, a young woman with long dark hair and a pale face, approached his truck. "Need a lift?" Mark asked, rolling down the passenger window. The woman nodded silently and climbed into the cab. Her clothes were tattered, and she looked as if she hadn't slept in days. Mark tried to make small talk, but she remained eerily silent. He decided to let her be, assuming she had her reasons for not wanting to talk. Part 2. The warning. They drove in silence for about an hour when the woman finally spoke. "Don't stop at the rest area up ahead," she said in a flat, almost mechanical voice. Mark glanced at her, puzzled. "Why not?" "Just don't," she repeated, then lapsed back into silence. Mark felt a chill run down his spine. Something about her tone was unsettling, but he decided to heed her warning. When he saw the sign for the upcoming rest area, he drove past it, despite his growing fatigue. Part 3. The revelation. Another hour passed, and Mark saw the lights of a small town in the distance. He turned to tell the woman that they were almost there, but she was gone. The passenger seat was empty, as if she had never been there. Mark's heart raced as he realized he had been driving alone the entire time. Shaken, he pulled into a truck stop on the outskirts of the town and recounted his experience to the cashier. The man's face turned pale. "You're not the first to see her," the cashier said. "Years ago, a young woman was murdered at that rest area. They never caught her killer. Since then, truckers have reported seeing her, warning them not to stop there." Mark left the truck stop with a newfound respect for the supernatural. He never saw the hitchhiker again, but he always felt a shiver whenever he passed that stretch of highway. Story 2. The Ghostly Convoy, Part 1. The new route. Tom Richards was a seasoned trucker known for his adventurous spirit. When his dispatcher assigned him a route through the Appalachian Mountains, he was thrilled. The mountains were beautiful, and the drive promised to be a scenic one. Little did he know, the journey would be far more sinister than he anticipated. One evening, as he wound his way through the narrow mountain roads, Tom noticed a convoy of old trucks ahead of him. They were vintage models, looking as if they had driven straight out of the 1950s. Intrigued, Tom decided to follow them. Part 2. The Lost Trucks. The convoy moved at a steady pace.
Oh, this is cool. got a busy too much, so you can take that one. What is it? This one.
And to make turns and stuff like that.
Just give me a minute. Okay, got
And to make turns and stuff like that. Came with are no longer on it. I've cycled through all three. Oh, hey there. 1 year having this bicycle, and tell you what, I'm really happy with my purchase thus far. I finally get on the bike path that I haven't been able to get on for a while. It's been closed off. I'm right about, oh, there's some birds flying. Cool. Got some ducks cruising. It's like I ain't been able to be on this bike path all summer. It's been closed off right about up here, right around the corner here. I don't know, is where it was all flooded out, and it was full of sand and logs and all kinds of other stuff. So we'll see how well they've cleaned it up. Still a lot of sand. It's still pretty full. All this sand right here was normally not here. But at least I got this little spot here all cleared up. You know, got the sand out of here. So the bike path's back opened up again. All that sand right there, that was all covering over the top of this. That usually dropped down lower. And that big old pile of sand right there, that's right in front of the water there, that wasn't ever there before. And been closed off about 4 months now because of flooding. And I'm just out here on a nice little ride. Give you guys my 1 year review of this bicycle. So in 1 year, I have replaced back tires and my front tire. This is my 4th tire. The tires that it came with are no longer on it. I've cycled through all 3 of them and up to the tire that's on it now. So I've had within the 1 year that I've had it, I've got approximately 3,000 miles on it. But my odometer says I got 400 because it keeps resetting and it don't light up, which is really frustrating when you ride at nighttime as much as I do and I can't see anything. But it's been a good purchase so far. I got on the Affirm thingy, so I'm making payments by the month. So I was a little worried about buying a bike, and 6 months after I bought it, all of a sudden it wasn't running no more. But so far, so good. I mean, everything's on it. Really, really nice. And these tires here on the back that I got for it, those are 4x5s, so I got a bigger tire for the back when I got these tires on it. And this tire up front right here, out there's it's a moped 4x20, and it runs really well. And since I've got these tires, and my liners are by these guys right here, and I put the liners in, and since I put these liners in, I have not gotten a flat tire as of yet. And my basket back here, in the last 2 months or so, the zipper is broken, and so that didn't last a year, but that's not all that important. And everything that's gone wrong with this bike is really nothing that affects my riding with it. It still rides like a dream, and there's little things that kind of suck, but you know, that you would expect, I guess. I can't expect perfection, even though this thing is really expensive. But tell you what, it took me about 3 months or so before I was really used to riding it the way it goes up onto 2 wheels all the time and through the corners and everything. But I like to ride fast,
And so I'm going up on two wheels a lot because I like to go fast. You don't have to go as fast as I did, but it took me about 3 months to really learn how to ride it, you know, and anticipate how things were going to go. But so far, extremely happy with my purchase. And I would advise anybody, buy one. And I know there's a variety of different manufacturers out there, but none of the other ones got the 750 watt motor up front, so none of them got the power that this one does. So if this one's too powerful for you, there are other ones on the market that aren't as powerful as this, but I like it because of the power that's in it. And it helps it climb hills better, which people have got to be careful on the hills, because when you go out careful on those, here's another spot where was flooded out right through here, another spot they had to work on. So there's quite a bit of damage on our bike paths this summer to start the year with. So it shut down an awful lot of our bike paths, so I couldn't really go anywhere. That's why I really haven't done any videoing this year. I've only been able to go out on the animal reserve, and it's all dirt out there and everything. And I love riding out there. It's one of my favorite places, but I also like riding here because I'm right along the river. So it's a lot of fun. I sure hope you guys have all had yourselves a good summer and all that good stuff. And any of you that have gotten one, I hope you guys have learned how to ride it, because they can be dangerous. Don't be afraid of them. And I practice putting it up on two wheels just so that I can be comfortable with it being up on two wheels. Even when I'm going down the straightaway, I kind of wiggle the wheel back and forth a little bit, you know, and it'll get to come up by turning the wheel back and forth, and it'll bring it up on two wheels for you. And I practice stuff like that when I'm going slow, so that I know how to react in the event that something happens. Because there are some tight corners you'll come across if you're going super fast, and it'll get your attention, that's for sure. These are not like a bicycle. But don't let them scare you. Just be aware that you're not on a bicycle and that you're good chance you're going to come up on two wheels. And just prepare yourself for it when you're going into the corners. Get yourself slowed down. And I know my brakes, I've had to adjust my brakes twice in the year that I've had it. So 2 brake adjustments so far. And tire number 4 up front. But the first one, I was really getting used to how the bike rode, so I was kind of going through that tire a lot faster than I did my next tire. So it's as I've gotten used to riding it, I've gone through less pieces of rubber, and now that I got this moped tire, it really grabs traction real well, and I can cruise pretty much anywhere I want with it. And tire inflation is very important, and it'll adjust the way that the back end rides and everything. I'm riding on 20 pounds of pressure on mine, and some people might want to go a little bit less tire pressure than that, but I run mine at 20 pounds of tire pressure. And it seems to get the best traction, and it doesn't drain my battery, and rides pretty smooth over the bumps. And I dropped it down to 15. It was really comfortable because it was not as bouncy, but it would drain my battery a lot faster when I had the tire pressure down so low. And learning how to sit in the seat to go over bumps and to make turns and stuff like that took a little while to get used to, and so I've learned as long as you don't get too deep in the seat, and you can make corners and let it go up on 2 wheels and all that stuff like that, as long as you ain't got your back applied and too much pressure to the back. And it's okay to ride comfortably with your back up against, but it definitely matters. Whoa. We're going into the wind big now. Groundhogs everywhere. And it's a breezy day. As you guys can obviously tell with the wind. That's the nice thing about these electric bikes. Even on a heavy wind day like this, you can still go out and ride and have a good time. You guys endure all that heavy wind blowing. I'm just within this bike. I have to say I'm extremely happy with my purchase, even though I've replaced every single tire on the bike, and there are a few little things like the odometer resetting itself. I don't know exactly how many miles I have on it. I know it reset itself at 2,000 miles. It reset itself again at 500 miles, and it's now at 460 miles. And so I'm sure it's going to reset itself again. So in the 1 year I've had it, I've put almost approximately 3,000 miles on it, and I am extremely happy with my purchase, I have to say. And I still got a year's left of payments to make on it yet, so I think it's going to make it before it breaks down. And I am using the living crap out of it. So if you are going to do it the way I did it on the monthly payments, don't be scared. I don't think it's going to break on you in the time that you're paying for it. It's a 2-year purchase with a firm app that I went on. So, but it's been worth the money, and I used the crap out of it. I used to get me back and forth to work and everything, and in my recreation riding too. And it's been a little bit of a lifesaver for me after having my heart attack, not thinking I was going to be able to come out here and enjoy all of this all the time. I'm going to be able to see a beautiful sunset tonight while I'm out here, and this is gorgeous, and it's all because I get to ride this sucker. So you guys all have yourselves a good weekend, and I'm going to get back out here and ride around in the wind and not subject you guys to the wind blowing in your ear. So you guys have a good one, and we'll get you on the next video. Have a good one. Bye.
Then
Who's saying that it messes up the plan? My plan is never messed up. I'm just still doing good. I just have to do 3 things and then I can just one more thing to do. Yeah, everything is good. Yeah, don't remind the other stuff that is already done, because what these guys are doing, yeah, they think they're running someone's footsteps. These are butterflies. They're afraid how about here? We're trying to avoid it, but it's right here. And someone else is trying to be far distant somewhere else. Won't be told what kind of within the world, within the. No, it's still have to say that. That was still
Well, hello there, my fellow three-wheeling fans. I know it's been a while since I did a video, so I figured I'd better get one in. But I ain't been able to ride all that much here lately. Had my charger take a crap on me, so haven't been able to ride all that much. So it made me start thinking an awful lot about what am I going to do with this bicycle in the future. And I've had it for 2 years now. Bike itself is great. Electronics, I'm starting to have some issues with that. And I've always had problems with brake lights and stuff like that. My brakes, horrid. They suck so bad, so I got to do something about that. And I'll be having to do that over the winter. And definitely need some upgrades. And it's got 2,461 miles on it. But battery was fine. My charger took a crap on me. And when I ordered, went to look on eBay, trying to find me a new charger, I couldn't find one. So I ended up having to order one from AdMotor. And then when it showed up, wrong end on it. So then I had to take that charger to a shop. Here we go. Let's go for a ride. I had to go to a shop and get them to put my end on, because trying to find something for mine is really hard to find that end. I couldn't find anything to match it anywhere. So made me start thinking about I need to get a new battery. So I started looking at, since I've been looking at new brakes, because the brakes on this thing is horrid, I started looking at new batteries and battery bases, and comparative to what AdMotor charges for their batteries, so much more affordable if I just buy it directly off of eBay, do a few upgrades and some changes on this thing, which I think I'm going to end up having to do over the winter, especially the brakes. I don't know about anything else. I know I need to do something about my battery situation. 2 years I really have enjoyed riding it, but now I'm starting to have battery, or at least charger problems. The battery's doing just fine, but not so much on the charger. And AdMotor charged $60 for this charger, and all the other stuff I seen on eBay and everything was only 20 bucks. So, and then I ended up having to take the charger I spent $60 on that had the wrong end on it over to an electric bike shop, and they were able to put my end for my battery plug-in onto that charger, so at least I could start riding my bike again, because I went like about 3 weeks without being able to ride. Everybody's out again today. It's a beautiful day, so everybody's out enjoying it. Hopefully, I just don't feel windy, but I do hear a little out here cruising around, having a good old day. So running out of days now that winter's coming. Winter will be here soon. So hopefully you guys have all been able to get out and enjoy your summers. I've been out quite a bit, been enjoying my summer a lot out here on these bike paths, because I'm so lucky to have such beautiful scenery everywhere I go. And I get to all this beautiful scenery without even getting in my car. Don't have to load my bike up on nothing. I just lead directly from my house right to the bike paths and come out into all this stuff. And I do have to do city streets for about 3 miles to get to a bike path, but this thing moves along fast enough that I'm fine in city traffic. Doesn't bother me a bit. And the people don't seem to mind me either. Ooh, coming up on that corner a little fast. That spooked me a little bit. Because the brakes don't work on these damn things. I got to upgrade. I've worn these brakes out. I've adjusted them 100 times. And they are just not stopping anymore. How you doing? And the only way I can get this damn thing to stop anymore is to put my feet down. Apply brakes hard and put my feet down. So I have to say it's getting much more dangerous to ride than what it used to be. Now, when I first got it, it was tons of fun to ride this thing because it would stop. But I've worn the brakes out, replaced the pads, worn them out again. And they just don't stop. Even when I replaced the pads once before already, they just don't stop. So I've been looking at hydraulic upgrades. I bought my daughter an electric bike, and it has hydraulic brakes on it, and they are way better than what the brakes are on this thing. So hopefully version number 3, because I know a lot of people get version number 2 of this model, because mine's front wheel drive. The newer models that everybody's buying now got the motor on the rear, but everybody so far that I've talked to have said the brakes still don't work worth a darn. But they seem to be happy with the newer model, other than the brake situation, and nobody seems to be getting the range either. But I didn't get my range either, because they were advertising 50 miles with this thing. I only got 30. With the new one, they're advertising 80 miles, but people said they ain't even getting close to 80 miles. We're only getting like 50, maybe 60 out of it. And I was like, yeah, about the same for me. Fell a little short of what they were advertising. But it is a gorgeous day out here in town today. And so I figured I'd show you guys a little bit of my ride, give you an update on how many miles are on it, and why I haven't done any videos in freaking 2 months. Because my battery charger took a crap on me, and then they sent me the wrong one. They charged me $60 for it. I had to take it to a bike shop and spend another $40 to have them fix the charger so that I could actually use it. A little bit frustrating. But I figured it was faster for me to go to the bike shop, have them put a new end on the charger than it would have been for me to send it back, have them send me a different one back. It was worth the $40 I spent so I could actually ride my damn bike again, because I haven't been able to ride this thing in a month. Which really kind of sucks, because I use it to get back and forth to work. How you doing? I was like, I really enjoy back and forth to work on this thing. And my little trips to the store. I mean, all I need to do is go to the store and get dog food or cat food or something, and I can just use this. But if battery don't charge, then I can't ride. But I sure hope you guys have all enjoyed your summer. I just figured I'd give you guys a quick update and show you a quick little bit of my ride. And I'm going to get back to riding back in high speed, because I love going at high speeds and getting up on 2 wheels, and I can't do that and hold the camera at the same time. Maybe one of these days I'll get somebody to go for a bike ride with me, and they can video me while I'm riding, and you guys can see what it looks like to have somebody when they're riding it, instead of just what it looks like out in front of me. And as you can hear, my feet dragging all the way. There's the odometer. 2,463 miles, and she's doing good. Mileage is unzipper, don't work, and I had to replace all the tires, but see, tires getting really bald in the back. I'm going to have to get those replaced. But you guys all have yourselves a great weekend, and maybe even a happy new year. It all depends on how this bike holds out here for me. I might not do another video until after the first of the year. We'll see how the weather goes this year. Last winter was pretty crappy and cold, so it really wasn't worthy of doing any videos. So you guys have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one.
people at Ad Motor, they have given me a bonus thing for all the people that... Hello everybody, I'm here to give you guys my 1,000 mile review of my Ad Motor M360. As you all know, when you look at the prices of these things, they are very expensive. And Ad Motor, I wasn't looking for a trike like this, I was just looking for an electric bike. I've been a mountain bike rider for well over 30 years, and I wasn't going to get myself into no e-bike stuff. But I decided I'm going to give it a try. I'm getting up and older, and so as we all know, when we get older, our health goes a little bit, and we can't do what we used to do. And so that's when I decided I'm going to go to an electric bike because I can't ride my mountain bike no more, because God decided he wanted to give me a heart attack. And now I got to do something to stay riding, stay active. So I bought myself this, and I tell you what, I love it. This is one of the best investments I've ever made in my health and everything else. I mean, it's super comfortable to ride. There ain't nothing better for me. I put so many miles on it because I love to ride bicycles, and I like being outside. And this gives me the opportunity to do so. And the great people at Ad Motor, they have given me a bonus thing for all the people that decide they want to buy one of these, and I will have it inside of my description where you guys can get $100 off if you happen to buy an Ad Motor from with coupon code that I will have in the description for you. And so we'll go ahead and I'll let you guys see the hot rod that I have here, and as you can see, I do not take it easy on this thing. It gets dirty. I abuse the living crap out of it. And we all know, with these things, when you're out in the streets, it comes with turn signals. So that people know when you're going right and when you're going left, and it's got a brake. So everybody knows you're stopping. This is awesome, and this was a bonus that I really wasn't expecting when it came to getting this bicycle. And as you can see, I've got 1,063 miles on it already. I just bought this bike in August. So I ride it, and I ride it a lot. And you guys, if you decide you want to buy one of these things, you're going to really be happy with your purchase, because I've done nothing to this bike since I got it, except for change the back tires and put inner liners inside of it, and that's it. And I put 1,000 miles on it, and it is wonderful. Great welds inside of it, high quality on as far as the bike goes itself. It'll hold 350 pounds of weight on this thing. So if you're worried about weight with this thing, you're fine. 350 pounds is its max weight capacity. So, and it rides so comfortably. So if you all decide you want to get a bike like this, I would highly suggest getting it, because my 1,000 mile review of this thing is, I wouldn't have done anything better than buy an Ad Motor bicycle. So you guys all have a good weekend, and I'll do another video here real soon, because as you can see, another cold and crappy day here in my town. So we'll see you guys all soon.
No, we're doing the talking. Yeah, you don't tell us to quiet. Yeah, the health guy here. Yeah, we're doing. This is it finished? Yeah, yeah, because it's just talking. This is what I told you. It's kind of. No, that's right. Not mess up the talking. There would be nobody in this bonus area, kind of, do demo things like that. Someone admitted, looked like someone did.
Okay then, no comment.
Everybody has their own little places in these, and they later say, but
I'll take
hard
whatever
to
I
believe
can
it,
get.
sometimes not to believe it. Yeah.
Okay, this'll have to do.
So what is this one? these are all foxtail. Oh, this one, yeah, this one's on top of the horse, so we get rid of this
Guess
one.
beggars can't be choosers.
Did it give you anything in the traders? Oh yeah, it did give you XP for traders. So that means, yeah, this is my push at the berry. There's another trade there. Yeah, XP. That's not too bad XP, still, but we're gonna do some retro big looting for now. Yeah, that might save us a little bit. But we'll put one. What we're gonna do? We're gonna put one pass outside so they see what the people does. We're not gonna shoot them just because they're passing through. Yeah, if they yeah, we can't. So that's when they tie you up. You'll have a little option of just put a to do some call kind of thing on this one like that we're doing. Otherwise, we have to try to skip. Yeah. But I'm not going to give him any kind of thing like that. But yeah, when we avoid that telling, but yeah, then he still doesn't want to. We didn't get too much of the. We didn't do too bad of the loot here. But this is an open area. This is where we're gonna. If you're yeah, there we might have a lucky chance to pretty quickly in there. Because what they do is if they run into it, they'll run into the alligators and they'll die at the same time. So they don't have an option to come out from the horse sometimes. They have an option to shoot quickly. Yeah, they get trapped. They run. They get their own trip wide. The alligator trip wide because the horses doesn't like the alligators too much there. Yeah, that was a good YouTube listening to it. Yeah, that's a good thing to. Sometimes to do listen to it a little bit.
Well, hey there everybody. I know it's been a while since I made a video, but weather has been kind of crappy around here. I've still been riding, I just not worthy of videoing. And as you see here, my odometer rolled over on me at 2,000. I got 2,387 miles on it right now. I bought it in August, so I'm coming up on just about a year that I've had it. It's called East Lake, and it's a nice little reservoir area. I mean, they got the pond off over there. And it's all good fish. How you doing? I thought you guys might enjoy a quick little video and a review again. And it's coming up on a year since I've had it. I've really gotten used to riding it. I'm sure any of you that have purchased one of these have started to feel the same. At first, I went through some corners and stuff, going up on two wheels. Kind of spooked me a little bit, but not anymore. Now I'm used to having it up on two wheels all the time. And it's kind of makes turning it easier. How you doing? Going up on the two wheels, going through corners and stuff sometimes makes it a little easier for me to control it if I'm on two wheels. And I practiced in straightaways and stuff. I'm intentionally putting it up on two wheels so that I can get used to how it feels and how to control it when it does have to go up on two wheels, so that I don't freak out like I did when I first started riding it. And don't try to sit in the saddle too far. And that's one thing I have noticed. As long as I just kind of ride on my butt cheeks and not really apply too much back pressure and stuff, it really helps the bike maneuver underneath me a whole lot better. Easier to control it. There's little tricks that you learn as you ride it to make it easier to ride. Got the little button rudder. East Lake here, it's about, I don't know, 5 miles from my house, maybe 6 miles. It's on the way to my brother's house. I was out on a bike ride to my brother's today, so figured I might as well do a video real quick since it's been so long since I put one out for you guys. Is that nice? sure has greened everything up and made it really nice. Nobody's out very much today, though. It's a Monday. So there's not an awful lot of people out here today.
3 days ago, 3 to 4 days ago, yeah, I know.
Oh, looks like I may have made a wrong turn. That's okay, though. I'll just pull over here to the park. Take a little break real quick. I just wanted to make a quick little video for you guys since it's been so long since I put one out. I hope you guys are all out getting in some bike riding and enjoying the summertime now that it's finally here. You guys get out and ride and have yourselves a good time. We'll talk to you soon.
It should help out, yeah. Yeah, double it. Double that one. What time is it? Did I hit? 10:31. Come and see electric tractor suitable for long distance off-road fishing trip. Come and race truck. This is the image Asian girl. Either it's oh no, Asian girl from my Facebook. Yeah, because either it's from the P-Search because the way the home is decorated. Yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't see. Yeah, it's even writing because she just put. No, there's a horseshoe on it. Yeah, there's a horseshoe. Maybe within the redemption one. Maybe never know. 1 year ago. Yeah, let's see what she says. What is this? More off-road and more fun tricycle. It's yak. Y-A-K. Yak. Oh, it's a motion. Yeah, if I click it, it's just gonna get to the ad block. Yeah, then I tried it. It doesn't go back into it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't want to remove that. That was only solution if you're in a Google kind of thing. Yeah, Google. Pot of Coffee 2024 GDMBR full movie. Matt Westfall. 1 day ago. Here's a pot of coffee. Yeah, it's looking for people. Yeah, just within that. 1 day ago. This one.
Get out of here, damn it!
Oh, I'm okay. Yeah, there's a horse on his picture. There's a horse saddle on an avatar. Horse saddle. Yeah, that's almost residential. And he's like within the e-bike kind of bike. You know, see what just watch just a little bit of it and see what is in. This film is dedicated to Nat Wilson. Oh, dedicated. 1 hour 54 minutes, but only it's snowing. It is snowing. It is snowing. It is snowing or raining. Either one. This is having coffee, but it's a motion sound. Okay, let me click it. Yeah, let's see what it is about. Yeah, I know it's not gonna get you anywhere. Yeah, it's not gonna get you anywhere. You can still describe it. You can describe it. You can put in the YouTube paper clip. You can do all those. And you say try your premium. Not till I get my. That's what I'm telling you. Wait it later on. Oh, there's a. Okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna put the lights on because there's a. Okay. Don't worry about the player there. We can put the gun. Put a bigger gun. Put a bigger gun. He knows we're. He knows we're gonna be doing the. I think it's, somewhere on the left side. He's above the hill somewhere. Okay, we just leave him alone. And I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, because he's gonna. Yeah, just because I need to get the horse. It's about $500 and something for that. That lantern is really good. You can remove it. You can put it on at any time. If that light. Oh, can we put that? Let's see. Let's put this one. Let's put this first. Let's put that first. And that'll be only for searching. Oh no, we can't. We need to tie it down. So sometimes they want to be a bodyguard, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll manage it, but we have to fight them a little bit. Yeah, because when we are trying to figure out the perfect time to do the looting and those things. Yeah, But we tell him before we put him in the cell. Yeah, tell him. Yeah, then it's better. Then he won't understand because these people are playing two types of game. Either out bringing inside in this one, and then that's why we don't have a solution to. Yeah, let's get to that one. They won't find that. Yeah, they won't find that one. We are the only one can see the map. Yeah, they won't. Even if you pick it up, they still won't see it. Yeah, if they pick it, by the time you will be. Yeah. That's it. Three most feared Native American tribes.
Hailing the fierce.
Yeah, you guys can call it the tribe because we did call it the tribe there. Yeah, HY89 studio 2 months ago. That's a YouTube, a human one.
Hailing the fiercest Native American tribes in history. While many Native American tribes were powerful in their own right, 3 tribes are particularly feared for their unmatched ferocity. These tribes weren't just formidable, they were downright terrifying, tearing through any opposition in ways that would send shivers down your spine. On this video, we're revealing 3 of the deadliest Native American tribes you might not have known. Before we dive into this chilling history, be sure to like and subscribe for more insightful content. Just hearing the name of this tribe was enough to instill fear, even among other native tribes. Known as the Lords of the Plains, their name comes from the Ute word Comanche, meaning someone who always wants to fight, or simply enemy. The Comanche's roots trace back to the Shoshone tribe, who lived in the western United States in a region known as the Great Basin. Anthropological findings reveal similarities between these tribes, such as language and lifestyle. Their language belongs to the Uto-Aztecan family, which includes various native languages across the western U.S. When European settlers, especially the Spanish, introduced horses to North America in the 16th century, these animals gradually spread among the indigenous tribes. The Comanches traded with neighboring tribes like the Pueblo, who had Spanish influence, or other plains tribes that already had horses. Through these trade networks, the Comanches acquired horses, exchanging buffalo hides, captives, or other resources. With horses, they quickly became expert horsemen, expanding their territory far beyond their Shoshone homeland. The plains of eastern Colorado and western Kansas, rich with buffalo, attracted the Comanches. They became exceptional equestrians, using horses for hunting, trading, and warfare. Horses not only provided transportation, but also symbolized status and power within Comanche society. Comanches were unmatched in horsemanship. Children learned to ride at a young age, and both men and women developed remarkable riding skills. The Comanches had a unique talent for capturing and training wild horses. Once they spotted a wild horse, they would rope its neck, choke it until it fainted, and then bring it back to consciousness by carefully blowing into its nose. They'd then clean the horse, remove wild hairs around its eyes, and fit it with a headstall to control it. The wild horse would be paired with a calm mare, forming a bond and familiarizing it with human presence. After a few days, the horse was released but stayed close to the mare. When it was time to ride, the handler would lead the horse into deep water or a sandy creek bed, which helped reduce its resistance and cushioned any falls if the horse bucked its rider. William Blakemore, an Englishman who lived with the tribe for 8 years, said, "On foot, slow and awkward, but on horseback, graceful. They are the most expert and daring riders in the world." In battle, the Comanches were terrifying. They would sweep down on their enemies with deafening war cries, concealing their entire bodies behind their horses except for one foot, and discharge bullets or arrows with deadly accuracy over and under their horses' necks. Each Comanche had a favorite war horse, which they only rode into battle, and even the women were fearless riders, lassoing antelope and hunting buffalo. The Comanches grew rapidly in power, known for their relentless and brutal warfare. They were fiercely determined and exceedingly violent with their enemies. After Spain acquired Louisiana from France,
Spanish soldiers reported that the Comanches were unparalleled in horsemanship and fearless in battle. The Comanches didn't make peace easily. They were bold and tenacious, killing many European settlers and making it nearly impossible for the French, Spanish, and Americans to take their land. The Comanches were so fierce that they single-handedly halted Spanish expansion for nearly 50 years. General James Wilkinson of the United States described the Comanches as the most formidable indigenous group on the continent. Initially labeled as horse thieves, the Comanches gained a fearsome reputation through their ruthless raids, which were so intense that northern Spanish and Mexican settlers referred to them as the Comanche Moon. In these brutal night raids, hundreds of Comanches on horseback would invade Mexican settlements, massacre men, abduct women, and steal horses. When European settlers crossed their lands, the Comanches would attack, steal their horses, and later sell them to the Spanish-Mexican Empire or the Americans. Despite being a relatively small tribe of around 40,000 people, each Comanche owned 2 to 3 horses. In their culture, young warriors had to prove their status through frequent raids, showing their ability to kill and steal. This was the only way to gain prestige, wealth, and respect within their families and bands. Comanche women were known for their skilled and merciless torture methods inflicted on captives. Once at the mercy of a Comanche woman, enemies would pray for death. S.C. Gwynn, author of Empire of the Summer Moon, wrote that no other tribe in the history of Spanish, French, Mexican, Texan, and American presence in the region inflicted such widespread havoc and death. There isn't even a close second. Gwynn vividly describes the demonic brutality of Comanche attacks on white settlers, where torture, killings, and gang rapes were common. The Comanches' raids followed a grim logic. All men were killed, captives were tortured, women were gang raped, and babies were killed. T.R. Fehrenbach, author of Comanche, The History of a People, recounts a tragic incident involving the Parker family, early settlers at Fort Parker. In 1836, around 100 Comanche warriors on horseback approached the fort. One warrior waved a white flag to deceive the Parkers. Fehrenbach details how Benjamin Parker stepped outside the fort to parley with the Comanches, only to be surrounded and speared by their lances. The Comanches charged the fort with loud war cries, killing the 2 Frosts, father and son, before the women. John Parker was brutally mutilated, scalped, and left for dead. Granny Parker was impaled to the ground with a lance and endured unspeakable assaults. The Comanches were notorious for torturing captives, including American and Mexican soldiers. Some were roasted alive over open fires, others were castrated and scalped while still conscious. One particularly gruesome method involved burying captives up to their chins, cutting off their eyelids, and exposing their eyes to the burning sun until they starved to death. Historical accounts also tell of Comanches staking naked male captives over red ant beds, sometimes after cutting off their private parts and stuffing them into their mouths, sewing their lips together. In another cruel tactic, captives were sewn into untreated leather and left in the sun. As the leather dried and tightened, it slowly suffocated the prisoner. According to T.R. Fehrenbach, a Spanish account reveals that the Comanches tortured Tonkawa Indian captives by burning their hands and feet until the nerves were destroyed, amputating these extremities, and then repeating the fire treatment on fresh wounds. The Tonkawas, scalped alive, also had their tongues torn out to silence their screams. Before we reveal the next deadliest tribe, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The Iroquois Confederacy, also known as the Haudenosaunee or Six Nations, is another powerful example of indigenous political and social organization in North America. The roots of this formidable alliance trace back to the collaboration of distinct tribes like the Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, and Seneca. The Mohawk, situated to the east, were known for their strategic location and interactions with early European settlers. The Oneida, with roots in the Great Lakes region, and the Onondaga, positioned in central New York, added to the Confederacy's diversity. The Cayuga and Seneca, residing to the west and south respectively, further strengthened this alliance with their unique contributions. Interestingly, the name Iroquois wasn't originally from this confederacy, but was given by the Algonquins, well-known enemies of the Haudenosaunee. They were often referred to as Iroquois, lethal blows. Before their enemies could even react, many able-bodied warriors would have already fallen. The Iroquois were known for their strong and assertive nature, frequently expanding their territory by raiding neighboring tribes. They easily struck fear into the hearts of many, defeating countless Native American tribes. Among those heavily impacted by their raids were the Huron, Erie, and Susquehannock. From a young age, Iroquois' youth underwent military training, perfecting their skills with bows, arrows, spears, and clubs. During their adolescent years, they joined raids against rival Native American groups and, on occasion, white settlers. This early exposure to warfare shaped them into fierce fighters who fought without hesitation, driven solely by the desire for victory. Demonstrating military prowess not only earned individuals respect, but also opened the path to becoming a war chief. One particularly grim aspect of Iroquois warfare was their treatment of prisoners. Captives were often subjected to the harrowing ordeal of running the gauntlet, a fearsome ritual where they had to sprint between two lines of Iroquois warriors armed with thorny sticks and branches, enduring physical punishment. This practice underscored the intensity of intertribal conflicts and the strict military culture within Iroquois society. The Beaver Wars, which spanned the 17th century, were a brutal period for the Iroquois Confederacy, as they engaged in conflicts aimed at expanding their territory. One of their notable conquests was the subjugation of the Susquehannocks in what is now Pennsylvania. Additionally, the Iroquois significantly weakened the Huron people around the Great Lakes, further consolidating their influence in the region. By the early 1700s, at the peak of their power, the Iroquois controlled vast territories stretching from the western lands to the northern reaches of Michigan and southward to the hills of Tennessee. What set the Iroquois Confederacy apart was their extraordinary ability to maintain unity among the different nations within their confederation. This unity was especially evident during the French and Indian War, when all the Iroquois nations aligned with the British. As the Bible verse says, "And if one prevails against him, two shall withstand him, and a threefold cord is not quickly broken." Unity indeed builds a formidable nation. The Apache people are part of the southern branch of the Athabascan group. The languages of this group are spoken across a large family in Alaska, Western Canada, and the American Southwest. Different branches of the Apache tribes lived across a region that stretched from the Arkansas River to northern Mexico and from central Texas to central Arizona. The Apache not only survived, but thrived, surrounded by powerful empires, successfully navigating challenges posed by the Spanish, Comanche, Ute, and American influences. Living in rugged terrain, the Apache became masters of mobile guerrilla warfare, armed with traditional bows and more modern rifles introduced by European powers. It is said that Apache warriors could fire multiple arrows in a single shot while expertly riding a horse. The survival strategies of the Apache were deeply rooted in their exceptional skills in stealth and surprise, forming the foundation of their military prowess. They were, in simple terms, masters of hide and seek. This ability allowed them to execute sudden and unexpected strikes against their adversaries, catching them off guard and demoralizing them. Apache warriors, skilled in surprise attacks, would emerge swiftly from hiding, launch precise assaults, and retreat just as quickly into the terrain they knew so well. One remarkable aspect of Apache warfare was their skill in raiding. They demonstrated an unparalleled ability to cover vast distances rapidly, whether on foot or horseback. This mobility, combined with their strategic expertise, enabled them to strike with precision and retreat before their enemies could recover from the shock. The Apache seamlessly integrated Spanish horses and steel weapons into their warfare tactics, showcasing their adaptability. They quickly learned to wield lances and knives with impressive speed, further enhancing their effectiveness in battle. General Crook's description of the Apaches as the tigers of the human race aptly captured the formidable nature of these warriors. Their ruggedness and physical prowess were such that they could outrun cavalry on foot, displaying an exceptional level of agility and endurance. In battle, Apaches exhibited remarkable skill in archery, releasing 7 arrows into the air before the first one even touched the ground, a testament to their quick and precise marksmanship. When it came to torturing captives, They did so without a hint of remorse. Enemies were skinned and burned alive, and the children of their foes met a grim fate, their heads smashed against walls. Adding to their cruelty, they held in high regard anyone who could invent a new method of torturing captives. To sum it all up, these three tribes will forever stand out as those who effortlessly instilled fear in the hearts of all their enemies. Share your thoughts with us in the comments below, and if you haven't already, give us a thumbs up. Stick around for our latest updates by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you.
Yeah, we watched it all, and then I'll just put it in the watch later. Yeah, watch later, and then that's pretty good. A history most terrifying Native American tribes you never known about. Yeah, some of the human. Yeah, there is. Yeah, the big. You hear the bigger names, but not the cousin part kind of things. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's the scroll trading. The scroll trading is the cat. He's training the cat one. It's Karamard 2 years ago. Yeah, that's a pet bear on it. Yeah, it's scroll trading on it and then their name in it. That one. Let's see if you're trying to see.
帰りました。もう一回行きます。ちょっとここ恥ずかしがり屋なんです。シャイな女の子、もう一度勇気を取り戻してこの穴から戻ってきてもらいたいと思います。さあ、やってこれるでしょうか。読んでみます。カカちゃん、どうぞ。どうかな。じゃあ、猫で来てきて。ちょっとさっきのところだと助走の距離が足りなかったようなので、助走を一番端からつけて低速力でいきます。今度こそ、カカのその位置について。
Yeah, within the cell. Yeah, there is one cat. Yeah, within the cell. Yeah. Okay. Let me just watch this later. Yeah. Okay. The hello cats Americans. And the other one's a Canadian. Yeah, if they're in a cell, yeah, there's an emo picture, emo kind in it. Yeah, that is because what's happened when you put in a cell, a dupe kind of is within you. Then you can keep a tab on what is the cell in the P-Sarge and those things. Yeah, there'll be a kind of picture one, like missing kind of picture one. Yeah, tells you that you have them in the cell. That is in the like that one. Yeah.
Wearing that,
but otherwise, they're in the P-Sarge kind of thing. That's just only to tell me that you got some few within America, few Canadian kind of like that, and human kind of like that. Yeah, so because what's happening, they want to be in this one, or they don't want to be in it, kind of like that. That's why. Sometimes it's just hard to put them in a cell, kind of, or else you have to put it within the kind of things like that. Let me see if I can. Oh, this one's without the sun, but it's just gonna get in that kind of thing. This one, I don't know if it's a motion picture one.
A thunderous roar echoed through the Australian outback as a colossal alien ship blotted out the stars, casting an eerie shadow over the quiet town of Gundera. Jack Lawson, a rugged farmer with a military past, looked up from his fields, his heart pounding. He watched in disbelief as energy beams lanced from the sky, obliterating buildings and fiery explosions. "Sarah!" Jack shouted, sprinting towards the farmhouse. His wife, Sarah, met him at the door, her face pale with fear. "They're everywhere, Jack!" But seeing the destruction firsthand was a different story. "We need to get to the shelter," Jack said, guiding his family towards the hidden bunker beneath their home. "Stay down there. I'll handle this." Sarah nodded, her eyes full of worry. "Be careful." Jack grabbed his old service rifle, a relic from his days in the military, and bolted out the door. The once serene outback was now a battlefield, with Kran soldiers disembarking from their ships, their imposing figures silhouetted against the burning sky. He aimed carefully and fired, taking down one of the invaders. The alien's armor clattered as it fell, but more Kran advanced, their energy weapons wreaking havoc. Jack knew he couldn't hold them off alone. He needed help. Jack's comm device crackled to life. "This is Captain Harris. All available units, report to the eastern perimeter. Captain Harris, this is Jack Lawson in Gundera. We've got Kran on the ground here. Requesting immediate backup." "Copy that, Lawson. Hold tight. Reinforcements are on the way." Jack continued to fire, buying time for his neighbors to flee. The Kran's relentless assault seemed unstoppable, their technology far superior to anything humanity had encountered. Yet, Jack's resolve only hardened. He refused to let these invaders take his home without a fight. Within minutes, a convoy of military vehicles roared into town, led by Captain Harris, a seasoned officer with a no-nonsense demeanor. "Lawson, good to see you alive. What's the situation?" "Total chaos," Jack replied, his voice grim. "We need to push them back." Harris nodded. "We're setting up a defensive perimeter. Stick with us." Together, they coordinated the defense, rallying the townspeople and repelling the Kran with a combination of grit and guerrilla tactics. The invaders, though formidable, had underestimated humanity's resilience. Amidst the chaos, Jack spotted a familiar face. Dr. Maria Chin, a brilliant scientist leading the Resistance's tech division efforts to decode captured Kran technology. "Maria, what are you doing here?" Jack shouted over the din. "Trying to make sense of their weapons," she replied, her eyes scanning a handheld device. "We need to understand their tech if we have any hope of fighting back." Jack admired her determination. "Any luck?" "Some," Maria said, her brow furrowed in concentration. "But we need more data. If you can capture one of their weapons intact, it would help immensely." "I'll see what I can do," Jack promised. The battle raged on, with Jack and Harris's forces slowly gaining ground. They managed to capture several Kran weapons and, with Maria's expertise, began to decipher their workings. The tide was beginning to turn. As night fell, the invaders retreated, leaving Gundera scarred but not broken. The townspeople emerged from their shelters, a mix of relief and determination etched on their faces. Jack, exhausted but resolute, surveyed the damage. "We did it," Sarah whispered, wrapping her arms around him. "We actually did it. For now," Jack replied, his gaze fixed on the horizon. "But this is just the beginning. We need to be ready for whatever comes next." Captain Harris approached, his expression somber. "Good work today, Lawson. But we need to stay vigilant. The Kran won't give up easily." Jack nodded. "I know. But we'll be ready." The next morning, Jack and Maria met with Harris to discuss their findings. "We've learned a lot from these weapons," Maria said, her eyes bright with determination. "With a bit more time, we can develop countermeasures." "Good," Harris said. "We'll need every advantage we can get." As they strategized, Jack felt a renewed sense of purpose. The Kran might have brought war to Earth, but they had also united humanity in a way he had never thought possible. The fight was far from over, but for the first time, he felt a glimmer of hope. Together, they would stand against the invaders and reclaim their world. As the sun rose over the battered town, Jack looked at his family and friends, knowing they had a long road ahead. But with their combined strength and determination, he believed they could overcome any challenge. They had to. As the sun rose over the smoldering ruins of Gundera, Jack stood amidst the wreckage, his resolve hardening. The Kran had underestimated humanity's spirit. Beside him, Captain Harris was already barking orders, organizing the remaining townsfolk into a makeshift militia. "To move quickly," Harris said, his voice gruff but steady. "The Kran won't stay away for long. We need to fortify our defenses and prepare for their return." Jack nodded, his eyes scanning the horizon. "What about reinforcements? We can't hold them off forever with just the people here." Harris sighed. "I've sent..."
This is the one, Human Are Delicious Meals. That's the one it is from. Yeah, I did put in the YouTube clip already, that one, yes. Yeah, I put that one already. not your the girl, yeah, because you're talking you're cannibals. These guys, I don't watch this one too much. Yeah, this one I would like to watch it, but I just keep yeah. These guys, they're going. They're okay. 11 months. Yeah, they can go where. Yeah, but I just don't want them to go dumber and kind of thing. They're doing good right now. Yeah, when you get this red light, they want to go to break it.
Yes.
Or go through there's a picket gate. They're trying to maneuver that one. So I stay away too much from these ones. That's a local one. But this is the local one. This is Rocky Mountain one. There's the Rocky Mountain one in this one. But I don't want to. But yeah, just hold on. Let me go to the. I don't know. Let me see. Oh no, that would be. It was pretty interesting, that one. This one's only one. Is not the thing you need to do with this one, yeah. It's still beautiful.
Plenty of road to spare.
That ad block.
And diseases.
I don't know if you can hear this. Yeah, it still has that silence one. Silence. There's still silence. Bluegrass shark. Oh yeah. Yeah, these are. They're still keeping tab. It's still silence one kind of thing.
Get away from me.
From my channel.
Out here.
Lavan ma menasan nasan abezaz. There's this kid in here and just want to see what. It's 10 minutes now. It's moving, but silence, I think. Yeah, the number's moving. It's silent. Yeah, but it has an ad block kind of thing. Yeah, that ad block is a stop one kind. Yeah, I don't know why they have it in here. Mostly, they should have avoided in this one. But they should put ad block when they need to. Yeah, not to put it in. Yeah, this one. Some of these has a silence one kind of thing. Yeah. Broadcast. Yeah, a little bit is good enough. Not over limit their kind of thing they do. Sometimes it's good to listen to it, and people learn what it is a bit, and then they can get it later on their own.
Get the hell away from me.
Yeah, I know, I've seen a red one right there. I'm just getting the little ones for now. Not the little, it's big as it can, but it's just yeah, the play mark. Yeah. Oh, we didn't check that. Oh, yeah, we didn't check the daily one. Oh, it's a
What's going on, everybody? We're out on another ride today. We are heading to the bank. Watch out for that truck. We gotta go put some money in the bank. All right, you got it. Shanna's with me today. She's on the Moon Cool TK1 trike, and I'm on the Moon Cool CG2 cargo bike. So, when was it? It was today's Wednesday. I think it was Monday. No, it was Sunday. We went out riding and filming, and my GoPro stopped recording. It just wouldn't record. I'd hit the record button, it'd go for about a minute or so, and it just shut off. But we rode out to the park, and then we went to the pharmacy. It was a pretty long ride. It was about a little over, it was 13.8 miles. So, hey! That's her sister. No, oh! That was her sister out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, the video just didn't record. And Shanna went the wrong way.
I went the wrong way.
Yeah, we're going to the bank.
I know.
Yeah, we're not going to go down Cypress. You're going to have to turn left up here somewhere. I'll tell you when to turn. But yeah, today is August 14th, 2024. It's 3:29 in the afternoon. It is 100 degrees and partly cloudy. So I got the same GoPro that kept shutting off. And we're gonna see how it does. You may see me turn down the camera a couple of times to see if it's still recording. But I don't know what happened. I did use a different battery bank, and I don't know if that had something to do with it or not. But oh well. It is what it is. We got to go riding anyway.
Behind us.
I'll tell you, because remember, you got them two wheels on the back. This right here is real narrow, I think. That was narrow, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, just go straight. We'll get on Arkansas. Hang on, wait for it to turn green. That's two cars so far that's gone around in a hurry. One of them was before I started recording, and then that bus. But yeah, so far Channel likes the Moon Cool, the trike, and I love this cargo bike. If you're interested in them, check in the description. I've got an affiliate link, and I've got a $200 off code you can use, get $200 off if you buy one. We've sold a few this month. And I hope everybody that bought one enjoys them. They're a lot of fun. You see where that white vehicle's coming out?
Yeah.
That's where you want to turn.
I knew you was going to say that.
You know where to go from here?
Yeah. We gonna go on Chapel Road?
Yep.
Get back on Arkansas?
Yep. Remember, you got your cruise control. Turn your blinker off. Are you using your cruise?
Yeah. I forgot a lighter.
About this time, the roads are going to be a lot busier than when school was out. Okay, the camera's still recording.
I'm alive on this switch. Liberia in America. Ava, Gloria. Liberia official. Oh, that's a church kind of out. They're wearing the church kind of outfit in it. Liberia. Libera. Liberia in America. Maria. They're doing their own YouTube thing there.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to Breakthrough Gaming. In today's video, I'm going to be showing an amazing edit here by the Last of Us strategist. He goes over so much in-depth information as to every single question that you may or may not have for The Last of Us Part 2. So, if you're going to actually take the time to watch this, I know the style is a little bit different from the type of content that I upload, so I hope that you can cope with it, enjoy it. It has an amazing amount of details, and he actually gave us permission to upload it. So make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for a chance of winning 1 out of 10 copies for The Last of Us Part 2. Also follow us on social media for 3 Collector's Edition. And for this video, only this video, make sure to also check out The Last of Us Strategist. That's going to be a step in the giveaway. Make sure to show your support and subscribe to him, as this could not have been possible without him. Thank you for watching, and peace out.
Hello everyone, Strategist here with what may be my most insightful and entertaining video I've ever put together. I honestly believe that. I think it is that good. I am so excited to share it with you. I can't guarantee, but I think there is a very, very high probability if you finish this video all the way through, you will definitely walk away having learned something completely new that you did not see in this trailer. So, with that being said, I have not viewed other YouTubers' videos yet. I did not want my views and opinions skewed, so I'll be checking those out after I publish this. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this.
All right, here we go.
Out one night to make a little round, I met little Sadie and I shot her down. Went back home, jumped in.
Really interesting song to start it off. So the lights definitely reminded me of Jackson, and Neil Druckmann did confirm that this is in fact Jackson, Tommy's Dam, where the first game left off. So I thought Ellie looked a little different. She didn't look like the Ellie in the previous trailer, the first trailer. Her face was different. It was more full. And part of me thought maybe that was just because she was comfortable with this life here in the dam. And then we started seeing one of the first new characters, and then the second, Jesse. So it's not just that, it's the comfortable life. Ellie's actually a year younger than the first trailer.
Your old man really laid into me today.
A reference to Joel, obviously the old man.
Another big lecture about my patrols. Don't go here.
So people do say, Joel is alive. Yes, he's alive at this point. Remember, this is 1 year before the gameplay, where the gameplay starts. Important thing to remember, right?
I give you guys 2 weeks until you're back together.
The lighting is excellent in this. Really, really good. Warm, bright lighting.
Make it 1 week. Ellie! Hey!
Watch this gesture right here.
So long. Oh, I'm here, aren't I?
Dina?
Jesse.
Part 1. Dina. First and foremost, I'd like to point out that that gesture that Dina made is a classic gesture, grabbing Ellie's glass and drinking its contents. This action is actually directly drawn from a really old text, Ovid's Ars Amatoria, in English, The Art of Love. Well, this book was published in 2 AD, no joke, a long time ago, 2 AD, and it's basically a series of instructional poems which really advise one on how they can win over and make love to another woman. It's really interesting. Through deceitfulness or otherwise, it's an interesting collection. The actual act of taking another's glass and drinking from it, it is a highly sexual gesture that says, I want to exchange fluids with you. That's what that gesture was. And I found that really interesting. The second aspect that I kind of like to touch on right now is Dina's heritage, which I believe to be Judaism. It's a combination of like her hair and her facial features, her name, and it's also an accessory which she has on her that kind of points me in that direction. So first off, let's take a closer look at her name, Dina. In biblical terms, if you look it up, Dina was the only daughter of Jacob. And she ended up being abducted and raped/defiled by a Canaanite. Her name has several different meanings in different languages. In English, it means of the valley, which for me draws me back to the first trailer again and the song that Ellie sang. Look it back up again if you'd like. The second meaning is in Arabic. Dina means love. Quite interesting. A little bit of a different take. The last is in Hebrew. Dina in Hebrew means avenged, vindicated, which to me is very telling. Take note how the mood and the music really changes now that Dina takes Ellie.
You're such a dick. Come on. Don't you start with...
There's a really, really interesting juxtaposition here between these two.
How bad do I smell?
This scene kind of reminds me of like a middle school dance with all its awkwardness. But it is very humanistic. It is a very interesting mix between the two.
How about that? Gross.
You can tell Ellie is very nervous. The closeness, the intimacy, something she has not felt, maybe ever.
Every guy in this room is staring at
She's very uncertain. Whereas Dina, on the opposite, is very confident, very sure of herself and what she is doing.
Maybe they're jealous of you.
Or just be, yeah, just help out the
And then there's this classic line.
Just girl.
I know there's a camera
That's right.
Now there's something very important about to be revealed here. Part 2, the bracelet. I would like each of you to take a very close look at the bracelet on Dina's right hand. It bears a symbol known as a hamsa, a right-hand shaped amulet that is historically worn to provide protection and defense against the evil eye, or evils in general. It is a ubiquitous and highly respected symbol amongst Jewish people, although it has been referred to in other names in other cultures, such as the Hand of Fatima, the Hand of Mary, or the Hand of the Goddess. The word Hamsa is Arabic, meaning 5, referencing 5 fingers of a hand. The hand, in general, is an extremely powerful symbol used in various mystical and occult traditions. It is very important to note here the direction of the hand. An upward-facing hand is used to ward off evil and bring good luck. A downward-facing open hand is used to bestow blessings to others. Please keep this in mind as we continue.
I think they should be terrified of you.
A lot of people were kind of surprised by this kiss, but I was not surprised at all. I mean, especially if you played the Left Behind DLC, this should be not surprising at all. But what happens right here is very, very interesting. So I'm going to pause it a second to explain this transition from Jackson to where we are going at the start of the gameplay. I want to reference the PSX 2017 In Between the Lines video that I did, in which Hallie Gross had a very difficult time describing a certain scene that went from one place to another, and I said that it was. And it's also important to note that Joel was alive 1 year ago, but he may not be 1 year later. Very, very important. Also, notice the juxtapositions of many things, colors, feelings, everything. It's very important. So notice the bracelet on Ellie's right hand. It's the same bracelet. It's Dina's bracelet. Also notice how we've transitioned from a loving embrace to a visceral embrace of death. Now let me add that this gameplay is phenomenal. The Naughty Dog team has done such a good job with this. Notice the darkness, the coldness, the quiet and still, the juxtaposition once again of water and fire, darkness and light. Part 3, the Seraphites. So I would like to break down this root word a little bit. A seraph or seraphim are generally thought of as celestial beings within the Christian, Judaic, and Islamic traditions. A seraphim, also kind of known as an angel, are highly associated with both light and purity. That is important to remember. And for me, when Neil Druckmann told us that the name of this group was the Seraphites, it was a massive, massive unveiling. And for me, this leads to greater understanding of this group and is really the keystone for future unveilings as well. As I noted in my first impressions and esoteric symbolism video, the one regarding the second trailer release, the torch is a very important symbol of illumination and truth. I want you to really remember this as the scene unfolds. So just an interesting little side note here. Several months ago, sometime after the release of the very first TLU 2 trailer, I decided to kind of jot down my own ideas and my own version of where the TLU 2 storyline could go. I knew the storyline was partially based in the Pacific Northwest, where I currently reside, and I knew it primarily focused on that general region. So, with that in my story, Ellie and her companion, who is not Joel, I will not say who it is, but it's not Joel, are stalked and gently abducted by a radical group of ex-Fireflies who call themselves, I'm not making this up, they call themselves the Enlightened. They live in the Pacific Northwest forests and live in kind of a more ancient way. They live in the same kind of manner as the Yakima, the Klickitat, the Umatilla, the Walla Walla, the indigenous tribes of that region. They kind of adopted their methods for themselves. I'm not going to go into it much more at all. I just want to say one last thing, that in my notes, the Enlightened tell Ellie that they are no longer looking for the light. Now they're going to become the light. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue. These ferns look amazing. Amazing use of cover. We see yet another victim hanging. We see the Seraphites using like a whistling technique, which Anthony Newman, one of the Naughty Dog developers, explained some of this new technology that they developed, and it is mind-blowing. It is really, really amazing stuff. Part 4. May she guide you. As I told Alex Nadine on Twitter, the large mural on the parking garage wall was one of the first things in my initial viewing that captured and arrested my attention. Take note of her downward-facing open hands, bestowing blessings to us, that she may guide us. But to what or whom? To the light? That is certainly a possibility. To me, this appears to be a significant detail of the Seraphites. Another side note, a crazy and outlandish theory for each of you to kind of just mull around with for a little bit. The mural depicts Joel's daughter, Sarah. In the cult, the Seraphites, see the name Sarah, don't just worship light, but the blonde-haired innocent girl who died from a traumatic stomach wound. Joel is the cult leader and purifies the world by inflicting that same deathly wound on others through disembowelment. A wild and crazy theory, I know, and I don't really put much stock into it at all at this time, but I think it's a pretty fun one for us to kind of entertain. Anyways, let's move on. Yet another victim hanging. And we are now being drawn towards the light as we hop over this tree. This scene looks very familiar, does it not? Interesting that Ellie is pro now. An awesome, awesome new feature. Part 5. The lampposts. So yesterday I woke up at 3:45 in the morning with this sudden thought, an epiphany if you will. They're all hanging from lampposts. Not tree branches, not some building structure, lampposts. The reveal of the name Seraphites really connected this one for me. The interplay between lightness and darkness. Take a very close look at each of the lampposts. They're all cross-shaped, like a crucifix, and all of them are broken. Their light has been extinguished, just as the victims who hang from them. Watch what happens with the torches as well. Notice how when the torches are both extinguished, it really changes the feeling and vibe of the environment. It goes from this warm place to this dark, sinister kind of feeling, right? And how the light draws us to different areas like this, right? The light up there can kind of draw you into the parking garage. One of the first things I also notice is that Ellie has a different type of bow. It is a recursive bow. Also a new aiming reticle. Looks very simplified but very cool. Yeah, a recursive bow is really the best choice for a post-apocalyptic scenario. Very durable, very easy to maintain. You can see that little like white sheen as if it was around the edge of an orb or a circle, kind of indicating where the enemy opponent was kind of like getting closer, coming within view, right? Here it looks like she's going to go for a shiv, but you can tell with the light on the left it's probably not a good idea. You can see it turns red as she is spotted. The melee mechanics are phenomenal. Anthony Newman has done such a good job with this melee. He was in charge of the melee in the first Last of Us, and these improvements are significant. I love the effect of the crows flying away as Ellie flees. I really like just the seamlessness of the running and the vaulting.
She went into the grass.
The HUD is very simplified. It almost has a slightly sci-fi look to it, but it's very simplified, but also stays true to the original. And of course this right here, the proning, is awesome. This really opens up a lot of dimensionality to the game. Changes things quite a bit.
She came through here.
Part 6. Wolf. Another thing that really captivated me in my initial viewing was that Ellie is not only once, but twice referred to as Wolf. This should immediately bring to mind the Outdickberry poster of the hammer and the hidden wolf in the background to mind. Why is Ellie referred to as Wolf? My guess is that it's actually a kind of biblical reference. Many biblical figures were shepherds, tending to their sheep, a metaphor for a leader looking after their people. It is possible the shepherds, in this case, are shepherds of light. And what do shepherds fear most? A wolf, silently emerging from the shadows to pick off straying sheep one by one. Make note, the truck in the back there has the Fedra logo on it, and it literally says Fedra. Very interesting. Yeah, that truck right there. Fedra logo on the left, and says Fedra on the door on the right. I thought she might shoot her in the knee at first. Really interesting that you can aim while prone like that. And she's dragged out. Once again, some more melee mechanics, which is pretty dang cool. Guy had an axe. As I mentioned in many other gameplays and live streams before, I see this being a very melee-focused game. And for the first time, an opponent with a bow. Love the inclusion of the bottles from the first, and the grabbing also from the first. This sounds like a type of, once again, like a double barrel or a frontier kind of rifle. Very interesting. And Ellie's using R1 to pull out the arrow, which I like how it kind of like had that kind of weird pinching and skewing of the view. You know, like it made it feel like it really was hurting pulling that out. Just a side note though, in this situation I think I would leave the bow in because you're likely to bleed out more once you've pulled a bow out, at least in real life. I know in the game, not so much. Really cool that it has that effect that you can pull out bows and stuff. I like that kind of like slightly bleeding crossbow effect that this bow has. The tight squeezing between walls and surfaces also really opens it up, makes it feel more like a real environment, not one that you are locked into. And this kind of like crafting HUD is very simple and very quick, which I really, really like for crafting under pressure. I love how that exploding arrow also stunned that guy there. Once again, some really interesting,